Hello, everyone. Jason Hagholm here, and today I am joined by Frederik Dupras, who fights this Friday night at Samourai MMA 3 against Carlos Espinosa. Frederik, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, Jason. And how are you?
I'm doing quite well. Well, Frederik, obviously it's got to be exciting for you to get back inside the cage, the Samourai cage. Talk to us about how this fight came up here against Carlos, because I know you guys were supposed to fight in May, and now you guys get to finally fight here at the beginning of September.
What you mean fighting me? I fought in May, but it was not supposed to be this guy.
Oh, well,
yeah, it's a completely different opponent, and that's it.
I thought I saw
But
that. I thought I saw you were supposed to fight Carlos in
no,
May. Okay, but anyways, how did this fight come up together? Because he's obviously got a bit more cage experience than you, but in desperate need of a win, where you're on a hot streak again, Frederik.
yeah, I am. But right now, since I get back to fight, I don't like. I take it very serious, and I don't want to how I can say it. I'm very focused. I don't have a different mindset. Every fight, I'm here to win. I'm here to show I'm one of the best. I just want to show and get some experience. That's why I think I need right now. I need more experience, and that's why I think I'm gonna get with Espinosa, because I know he has a lot. So I'm gonna try to take his experience and get it to my game.
Yeah, absolutely. Because as you say, we say you're 4-1, but your fights are very quick, Frederik. Some of them don't even make it past a minute of the first round. And just talk about how that's obviously got to be exciting getting the finishes, but you seem like you want to get a little bit more cage time.
Yeah, but I think this is what is missing to me. Doing some cage time. At one point, even my amateur career was exactly the same thing, and I did almost 10 fight amateur. So that's why it's pretty. I think I'm in a weird situation that I finished too quick, and I think at one point I will need that experience. But at the same time, I know I will not give him a chance. If I can take you, I can take you. I'm gonna take you out for sure.
What have you seen from your opponent and Carlos as you're getting prepared for the fight on Friday?
Man, I know he have a lot of experience, so I know he saw some diversity, and so that's why I think I have to be smart, and that's it. I think I'm going. I think I have more. He never see some tools that I get, So that's why I think I'm going to play with it. Even he have a lot of experience, I don't think he saw someone like me.
No, and I was just gonna say as well, obviously you've got experience, 4-1, but you're training at H2O, which is becoming one of the best gyms in Quebec. Talk about who you've been training with and just the rise of H2O, because over the last year or so, I think that's become one of the top gyms, not only in Quebec but in Canada.
Yeah, it's always nice. Me, I've been a long time. I'm part of H2O. And I grew up with Olivia Alba. They have before Mario Pereira, and now they have the new. Now I'm calling myself an OG because I'm an old guy at the gym. But even before me, they got Olivier, but now they have a new wave. They have they make fall me and a lot of amateur guys. They're all very very good, and they're grinding, and we all I feel like it's a little bit like small group a little bit, but we all help each other when we need something, and it's very amazing. Richard gives us every time what we need to perform. I think Richard is not you have to be everywhere at the same time, to try to help everybody, but at the same time he's gonna give you everything you need to be ready at your fight.
And how has it been, I guess, training with you? You mentioned him there, Olivia Alba and Mercier, who's now booked his ticket to the PFL lightweight finals in November to look to win that $1 million. And it's got to be nice training with someone that's kind of been in a camp all year and has a big stage for himself, while you're still on a big stage for yourself on the Canadian scene.
Yeah, but like I try to grab the things from him. Like when I train with him, man, he's so good. But I that's what I try to do when I have someone very good, and I look at him since long time ago, and he always been like a bit like the number one at the gym.
And as
But
well with you, Frederik, like for Samourai, this is their third show. You're on their third straight show. What does that mean for you? Not only to kind of be one of the faces of Samourai as MMA starting to come back to Quebec, but MMA getting going in Quebec again. Because for me, it's great to see, but because the pandemic really put a hampering on the sport in not just Quebec but in Canada.
yeah, I know it's pretty weird, but the sport goes so fast, huh? Like the first Samurai, I was just coming back, and now I'm on the main event of the card, And but like I told a lot of time after my fight, man, I train hard. I train so hard, even when like I have a dead season for me. But I always try to get like come back, but I never have the opportunity to come back. But now it's crazy. Like it goes so fast. I'm already at like I almost did 4 camp this year. Almost. So that's it. So I'm still like I'm grinding. Like everything I got, I have to show what I am able to do it, because even in my I think at 2 years, 3 years, I was not able to fight. But man, I got so much better in those 3 years, and I was already good. And
Yeah.
I know I'm good because I see it at the gym, and people come at me and say, "Oh man, you're very very good," and I'm like, I know, but it's to show it in the at the fight. That's the main thing for me now. It's to what I do in the gym, I have to do it in the cage.
And as well as you said, you're in the main event. Does that add any extra pressure for you, or are you kind of enjoying that you're seeing your career progress where you can get to main event stages here at Samourai 3?
Uh, for sure, it give a little bit pressure, but for me, every fight is serious. I think everybody that I fought, I am fighting, I take him very very seriously. So it's not because I'm main event that I put more pressure on. If I'm gonna fight this guy in the first fight, I will take him the same way that I'm gonna take him in the last the main event. For me, the thing is very important is to win and to show what I am able to do.
As well with this fight here, Frederik. Obviously, you don't want to give too much of the game plan away, but do you have a prediction of how it goes? Because if you look at your career, you love that guillotine, and it's been a very successful finish for you. Do you plan on trying to get that implemented, or are you just going to see how the fight goes and play out? Or do you want to showcase your hands a little bit?
No, but I'm going there to win. I can focus on winning and just show that I'm better than him. I know I'm pretty like the way I see the fight. I feel like I just want to show my skills. I know I'm better than this guy, and that's it. I don't want to jinx myself. That's
No,
why.
totally
But I have a
understand
good
that.
idea, but then that's it. I think if I have the chance to knock him out, I can knock him out. And I need to choke him out, I'm going to choke him out.
Fair enough. I think that's the best way to put it there, Frederik. And last thing for me is obviously as your career continues to rise, what are your goals going, for the end of 2022 and into 2023? Would you like to fight for a title in Samourai, or would you like to even get back in the cage before 2022 is over after September 2nd comes?
But let's see. It's so everybody asks me the same question, but every time you cannot. I know what fight is. Like when you fight, when I'm gonna fight Friday, I don't know how I'm gonna end up. I don't know if I'm gonna get some injury, and I don't want to see myself too fast. And that's why I think it's a little bit. Comment je peux dire ça? Un manque de respect. I don't want to like. All my focus is on Friday. I don't like go forward because man, I take Espinosa very seriously, and you know, like till the job is not done, I cannot say like I don't want to talk too fast, you know.
Understand, you got your eye on the prize, and that comes down on
Yeah,
Friday when you take on Carlos.
it's even more now because the fight is in 2 days. And like, man, I'm thinking about it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. The goal is the fight on Friday as you step in there in the main event of Samourai 3 when you take on Carlos Espinosa. Frederik, thank you for your time. Before I let you go, plug yourself out there on social media where people can find you and follow you to see your career continue to grow.
Yeah, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Dupras MMA on Instagram, and it's pretty much that's it. And if you're not, you want to see the fight on the Samourai card, it's gonna be on Fit TV, and that's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time, Frederik, and best of luck come Friday when you are in that main event against Carlos Espinosa.
Yes, merci, merci, Jason.
Yeah, thank you very much, Carlos.